Everyone, gather round. Have I got a story for you? This isn't just any story. This is the story of the wackiest, wobbliest, most wondrous open-top bus ride ever. So there I was, Leo, with my bright red backpack that was almost as big as me, waiting for the big shiny double-decker bus. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and I had a packet of my favorite gummy dinosaurs tucked safely in my pocket. Today was gonna be the best day. The bus arrived with a friendless of its doors. It was bright blue and the top was completely open to the sky. Upstairs! Upstairs! I yelled, dragging my mom behind me. We found the perfect seats right at the very front. I felt like the king of the world. The bus rumbled to life, the tour guide, a man with a mustache so big it looked like two squirrels were sleeping on his face, picked up his microphone. Welcome everyone to the spectacular city tour. He boomed, on your left you'll see the famous. But I wasn't listening, because right at that moment, something incredible happened. A pigeon, a very plump and important looking pigeon, decided my head was the perfect place to land. Flap, flap, hum! It just stood there, cooing like it was wearing a crown, and I was its throne. Everyone on the bus started laughing. My mom was trying so hard not to giggle that her face turned purple. I tried to shoo it away. Go on, Mr. Pigeon, find another perch. But it just cooed back, puffed out its chest and stayed put. So for the next 10 minutes, I was Leo, the boy with the pigeon hat. The tour guide even announced, and on your right, you'll see a very rare statue of a boy with a live pigeon on his head. Just when I thought things couldn't get any sillier, the bus took a sharp turn. A lady's very fancy, very floral hat flew right off her head. It floated through the air like a UFO, did a little and landed perfectly on the head of a stone lion statue in the park we were passing. The lion suddenly looked very fashionable, and the whole bus roared with laughter again. The lady just shrugged and said, well, he certainly wears it better than I do. We continued on our way, me with my pigeon, the lion with its new hat. The wind was tickling my face, and it felt like we were flying. We drove under a big tree, and a cheeky squirrel, probably a friend of the mustache squirrels, decided to drop an acorn. Plink! It bounced off the driver's shiny bald head, ricocheted off a tourist camera, and landed right in my open packet of gummy dinosaurs. It looked just like a brown gummy. I decided to name him Nutty. But the grand finale, the absolute peak of our wacky ride, was yet to come. The bus had to stop suddenly at a traffic light, and right next to us a truck pulled up, a truck full of bubbles. It was for a bubble making company, and the back was open. A huge machine went and suddenly thousands, no, millions of bubbles filled the air. Our open-top bus drove right into a cloud of shimmering, floating, rainbow-colored bubbles. It was magical. Bubbles were popping on our noses, landing on our hands, and filling the whole bus. My pigeon friend got so excited it finally flew off my head, chasing a particularly large bubble into the sky. Everyone was laughing and trying to catch the bubbles. It wasn't a city tour anymore, it was a bubble party on wheels. When the ride was finally over, my hair was a mess, my face was sticky from a pop bubble, and my gummy packet had an acorn in it. But I couldn't stop smiling. The tour guide with the squirrel mustache gave me a wink. Best tour ever, right kid? The best ever, I shouted! It wasn't about the famous buildings or the old statues. It was about the pigeon hat, the fashionable lion, the acorn surprise, and the bubble blizzard. It was the wackiest, wobbliest, most webbyful bus ride in the history of bus rides. And I wouldn't have traded it for anything. Not even for a whole new packet of gummy dinosaurs. Well, maybe for 2 packets.